Everybody, it's Alex and Gio.
Yo!
Raddtitan. We're here today and we are looking at the Prime 1 Antivenom exclusive, which has just popped up with a trade from Gio and Mike Wells. So we're going to go through it. We haven't even taken it out of the box. So George hasn't even seen it yet. He's done a trade for it.
It's agreed.
And it's agreed.
Unless it's
shaking
broken.
hands. And unless it's broken, then there's no trade. But George hasn't even seen it yet. And he's already gone in there.
So basically, if I hate it, but it's not broken, I'm fucked.
I'll tell you what. Give me the like signal, and I'll snap the tongue off. All right. So yeah, keep watching, guys. Take care. We're gonna unbox it.
Yo, welcome back. And like Alex was saying, we're going to be unboxing the Prime 1 Studios Antivenom exclusive. Now, this piece is involved in trade with Mike Wells and myself. Mike's a good friend of mine, and hopefully we're not going to fall out over this. I've never actually seen this piece in person. I've never seen it in any, all of the world travels I've done looking at statues. It's never been on show, so I've never seen it. The fact that Mike Wells' wife responds to it as bird shit man is not something that fills me with joy. But I have to be honest, Mike Wells' wife and my wife both share an affinity to not liking symbiote suits. My wife hates Venom, Carnage.
Hates them.
Yeah, so there we are. We're a menage a trois of hating the symbiote pieces from our wives. So let's get this open and see what we're dealing with. I just want to thank Mike Wells in advance for the size of this fucking box I'm going to need to get in my loft, because this is a nightmare. I gave him compact, neat, tidy, and this I'm going to have to remove my loft latch.
Yeah, but then you also bought the other one, which is a big box.
No, it's not. It's nowhere near this size.
But it is actually still quite big.
Nope. No, it's not. I carried it in my house today. It's not that big.
It's quite wide.
Not really. Okay, let's...
just fit in my loft.
Are we ready?
I just want to say as well, this is the exclusive, and it's probably one of the worst exclusives ever.
Yeah, it's a Sasquatch head.
But we're going to get it out anyway. But yeah,
Ready?
This is the instructions.
Help me.
Oh, really? I was just watching. I cut the fucking...
Oh,
shit.
fuck. All right, so it's really fucking...
Wow, this is big.
Yeah, that's something we don't need, I don't think.
Okay.
I think that's...
All right, so obviously, that's obviously the base. Jesus, this base is massive.
I think Mike lied to me about how big this was.
All right, so
This is a bit bigger than I thought. But that's how big, wide is that?
yeah, this is like 13 and a half inches.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So this is like 13 and a half inches. I forgot it's spun.
Statue. So we put it on the floor.
Well, no, you can put it on here.
You think so?
Yeah. Paint's nice. Straight off.
I definitely get the bird shit situation. I get what you're
I
talking
can see
about.
it
It
from
definitely looks like bird
I
shit.
do think we're off camera here, though.
Be careful with the paper, it wraps around some of the spikes and stuff. So.
Okay.
None of the bricks on the base or anything come off, do they?
Just be careful because that paper.
Oh, Mike, come on, man.
No.
That's heavy, man. Okay, so we're looking at 114 of 750 edition size.
Yeah, when you box it or unbox it, just be really careful of that bit there.
Is that
Because the paper can easily catch on that.
Okay. Do you want to just put that down?
It's not super heavy, but it's heavy
It's
enough.
well heavy.
It's not as heavy as it could be. I thought it was going to be heavier,
No,
but
it's
it's still weighty. And this is overlapping, so this is probably about. This must be
14.
like 16.
Oh shit! You said it was like fucking 15 wide, Mike.
That has got.
You're a liar! You're a liar! You son of a
Or maybe 15 and a half.
Oh look.
All right, so.
Oh, that's really nice. That's actually really nice. I like that.
We're off camera, so to be careful of that. Straight away, take out the
I'm
body.
I'm going to move it away from you. There's no fucking way I'm leaving that next to you.
All right, I'll shout instructions and you follow.
So I take it it's this next.
Yeah, just be careful because a lot of things it's on the legs and things. So.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. Oh look, it's got a brick attached to the leg.
Low hanging fruit.
Okay. A lot of sculpt details on there, like the spider. I'm guessing we're talking about this. Can you line up that foot for me, Al? Don't want to.
You don't like me touching your stuff.
Let's just line it up.
Hold on.
That's what I mean about lining it up, bro.
Yeah, no, but your mama. It's hard. You can't see it. That's the problem.
Get off.
You can't see it.
I'll do it myself. Heavy. Okay. So the peg is in the middle. So let me just.
Yeah.
Fucking do anything with this idiot.
First impression, I really like the way you got the kind of really heavily textured white and then the super smooth spider in black. I really like that.
Yeah, shine black's good. Looks nice.
Really
big,
good,
man. Fucking
really
big
good
already.
contrast.
This is a bit overkill. Massive base, but okay.
Yeah, but it might be to do with the figure, no?
All right.
What I was saying about
Mike,
get all the little
next.
bits of reed bar out.
Who bat?
The little bits of reed bar, little tiny pieces out.
Okay.
I think there's 1, 2,
put them
3.
on
There's
there.
a few of them.
I just put them there.
And there's 3 little. Yeah.
Yeah, there's more
There's,
inside the packet, isn't there? There's not just. Yeah, okay. Got
There's in total there's 3 small and then a bigger one.
Lots of pieces. Well wrapped, Mikey boy. Well done, man. You ain't done bad here, son. Oh, where's this? Let's have a look. Ah, brick. Not bad.
Does it matter where they go, Mike?
I never actually put them in.
Fucking Gary. Where is Gary when you need him? What's this? Oh yeah. This is another arm. That's nice and smooth.
It's protected with the claws and stuff with the paper, because especially on the big hand, it's got loads of
A little bit of a nick on the arm here. A little bit of a nick there, Mikey boy. A little bit of a white mark on the arm. Yes.
Are you clutching?
No. No, not really.
Are you clutching at straws? to
Quite
try
like
and-
you sit there. Look, it's quite. See what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, there.
Yeah. I just put this in. Strong. Angus is strong.
I'm still trying to find this other reed bar.
I've got the big, huge thing here, which, Jesus, man, it's like. Oh, okay.
I don't actually. If you look at all the pegs on the reed bars, they're all exactly the same size, so I don't think it matters. There's one on the back here, and I actually personally think that doesn't matter. You would never bother to put one in the back because that just takes up unnecessary space. George,
Yeah.
see like these.
Yeah.
That is the most pointless thing ever.
Yeah, you leave
That
that
is going to
off.
stay out.
I put it on for review and we'll.
But again, I mean, these go anywhere you want to put them. But just the way that sticks out, that creates about another, what's that, 2.5 inches of depth, which is
Turn
just
that towards me,
unnecessary.
please, mate.
That's why I think that's
It's nice hand, though.
Again, with these as well, they look.
More
Probably
turning.
only would want
More turning.
only want one on the front. I'd say if actually from this angle, yeah, you'd only really use this one. I just think you wouldn't need. That's nice. I like the shoulder. I like the shoulder here. The scuff's actually on the outside.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
It's like there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's unfortunate it's not on the inside. I've got like a couple of these really like ridiculously long things here.
All right. Well, we already lost interest in the instructions.
Since when do we do it? It's a Raddtitan, motherfucker.
Apparently, there's a couple of bricks.
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, apparently there's one brick. Jeez, look at the size of that thing.
What are you meant to do with that? Looks like a spare part of your hedge, isn't it?
White,
That goes
white
in.
ash.
I think. Turn it more.
Oh man.
Goes into the back, doesn't it? Look, you can see there. You got two. You got two and then one.
goes
So
round onto his right leg, I think.
no, this goes into the back, Mike. Must do.
No.
I got two pegs here. You sure that don't go like Mike? Listen to me.
No, Mike, the other one goes on the right leg.
is it?
Yeah, you're wrong. Sit back down. Stay quiet, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's that. So that.
This
just
one,
hold
this
on
one
to
goes
that.
on the leg,
That goes on the leg. This looks like this goes up here.
and then you guys should have a key on the base.
Yeah. So I have to. I don't know if I can.
You want me to?
Yeah. Just hold Hold that for me. Just hold it so I don't touch
Well, I
anything.
wanna
See,
be-
that's there.
I want to be here.
I'll come in front
Right,
of the arm.
that's it. That's it. There you are.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. It goes
What?
in like that. Huh?
Oh, sorry. Ignore me.
Sit down. Because, see, when we want him to fucking talk, he,
He
won't
can't
talk.
fucking, you know what I mean?
And now he
doesn't
can't
speak.
shut up.
No, we can't keep him quiet.
Right, and this one,
I don't. Is
that one goes that way.
Yeah. That's pretty.
So does this go like between?
So, you have there. Look, you have the spot and the spike. So, it must.
Oh, yeah, it goes here. No, into the
No.
ground. Yeah, it goes into the ground.
Yeah, but show me the base.
Where's it gone? There.
Just wondering how that attaches. Must be. Can't be like that. Maybe it is.
Show me. Yeah, that goes into the ground,
Yeah.
and
but-
then
You need to probably take
No.
the arm off.
Oh.
Probably take that arm off.
yeah. This,
Oh,
don't
okay.
get involved in my shit.
no, it's that way. It's this way. It's this way.
Don't touch anything. Because I'm guessing there. That goes through the leg. No. Hold this. Thank you. Don't break
Fucking
anything.
hell. Jeez, size of a hand.
I'm thinking it's like that. Is that right, Mike?
No.
Can't be.
No,
It
no.
is like that.
That's it. I'm sure it's not where it goes.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely this way. And then that goes. We just do the. That's. See, it's magnetised. Yeah, it goes like that.
Oh, I tell you what, I was looking at. There's another peg for that. That's what I was looking. I was looking at the wrong peg because that's meant to be in there.
Okay.
If it could go.
Yeah, it does go in there.
You sure, Mike? You're not lying to
Are you
me.
sure you've been wrong so far?
Yeah.
Pretty much on everything.
Does that go over it like?
No, I thought it just stuck out.
Well, I'm trying to throw. They don't even have it on the instructions.
It's like that. That's where it goes.
That's it.
Yeah, it kind of goes over the other way.
That's,
It went that
no,
way.
No, this is the right way.
Look, it sticks up towards that way. There, that goes that way.
In between the legs. That is only.
So you want a 180 that?
180 it like
The
that.
hand is ridiculous. Jesus. Love the texturing. Really, really cool. Really well done.
Put it there. Fuck it. I like that. Okay.
Well, this is what you got left. What about the brick? Did you do the brick?
Brick's on there already. Fucking amateur night. That's really close. That. Got to be very careful with that.
Yeah, go
Very,
for the
very close.
finger.
See there, that finger.
Yeah.
Really super close that is. It's millimetres away. Okay, is that everything?
No, there's
We need
some
heads.
bits, some other bits that spawn off the arms. Some
Okay, now that's heads. This is that. These are
It should be
there.
above
This
the
is
head.
there.
No?
Above the head.
Oh, no. So that's that bit.
So have.
I'm sure there's two.
Oh, yeah, there should be two little spawns.
That's it. Two.
Okay, so we've got the-
And they are under the body where the left shoulder is, it should be above where the left shoulder was on the body.
Ah, good job.
They're both in there. There's another. And they attach on the big arm.
Okay. Put them back in there, Johnny, so don't forget them, mate. Thank you, both pieces. And where's the... Let's bring the other heads into play. So, let me see that one. Oh, that's the exclusive head. Fuck me, yeah, that's the worst one.
Let me see.
Doesn't look terrible, but definitely not worth stressing about. That one's quite nice. It looks like it's the same. No, it's not. A little bit different. The eyes.
I think this. I think this exclusive head, the detailing on the mouth, it just gets lost. I'm not really a fan of that. Let me see the other head with the mouth open.
They're much better. These ones.
Oh yeah, that's the
Much
shit.
better.
Look at that. I think having the red, it kind of really breaks that up.
That's that. That's. So
I think
this,
that's probably one of the weakest
That's not
exclusives.
fucking adds a bit of height to it.
Yeah.
doesn't it? Fucking
I
hell.
think if you have an opportunity to get this piece and it's the regular, I don't think that's an issue. I think that this exclusive is easily the worst of the three heads. There's not even a contest.
Mikey, where the
This
fuck
head
did that go?
is much better, and then personally the tongue head is the best one all over.
It's not on the right arm as well.
The same arm. The same.
What are you looking for?
Ah, I think it is. Yeah. Must be up. Magnets are all strong. Attaches really well. Yeah, it looks good, man. Let's get the. This is
So this is the worst one. So
that is definitely a more sort of downward pose.
what?
It's nice.
Oh, you're gonna
I'm not too. I'm
you look
not.
like
I've got
a
to be
baby-
honest.
you
I'm
look
not.
like
I'm
a-
not. I'm not keen on this.
You
I'm
look
not.
like when a baby was taking a shit.
I'm not keen on this. These joints here around the back. I mean, you can't see them for how you'll display it, so it has the impact.
Yeah, that's a
but
bit
that
sloppy.
doesn't go on there. That don't go on there well. It's not. You know, there's like basically there's
Yeah.
sculpting lines, and then the wisp comes on. And it's like thick, and there's no lines in it, so it's not seamless at all.
I agree with that.
The head's not bad, but yeah, I agree with you. It's the weakest of the.
It almost,
Fuck me, that's hard to get off as well.
It almost looks like that wisp is not not actually part of that statue.
Yeah,
it's kind
totally.
of like something coming from somewhere else and grabbing him, rather than actually being part of him.
That's better. That's better. That's a better head. Definitely the pink in the mouth just breaks up the piece.
Yeah.
It really does.
It's surprising how much that kind of adds to
For
it.
me, I think, you know,
Yeah, that's much better than the
yeah, it
exclusive.
does. It does. It adds a lot to it.
That annihilates the exclusive easily, but then this one's for me looks like the.
King head, isn't it?
Let me see that
There's
one.
no doubt about it. Yeah,
Let me see the tongue. Let's see.
it's got a bit of a naughty city. You know, this is what I'm talking about. Right? No one talks about that. What the fuck? Are you serious?
It's too straight, isn't it?
There's a massive seam line that runs down his head and round his chin,
Bring that
round the
to me.
whole way round the body, and you just, it's not avoidable.
I love the.
I think from head on, it's not seen, but if you're definitely looking from the side, it's an obvious seam. Considering there's so many lines in this piece, it should be sort of done a little bit smoother.
I agree
than that.
with you that on that thing on his back, that is really bad.
Yeah, it's not great, is it? Let's have a look at this though. This is what I sort of wanted.
Was that the signal to snap the tongue?
Yeah, break the tongue. Break the tongue. Deals off. Yeah, the tongue looks fantastic. That is the fucking head.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
That head is, again, those two heads wouldn't come out of the box for me. This head is all the way.
Yeah, I agree.
Again, as George was saying, this kind of pink kind of breaks it all up. Really adds just like another colour to it and gives you focus.
Makes the head just jump out at you.
Pulls your attention to the face. I agree though with some of these parts which have been added on. Some of the joins are not fantastic at all. They
look like afterthoughts, didn't they? That they didn't finish it.
well,
Because there's like loads of lines and there's loads of like sculpting detail, pretty similar to like the Carnage, just not as well done. To the Comiquette, it's not as good. But the back part, for some reason, around the thigh is actually pretty seamless. This is much better on this.
I love the anywhere there's the gloss the gloss black. I absolutely love the gloss black. I think it looks really, really good. I think it really, again, it breaks away from that. And then I love the sort of really fibrous grey white parts. I think they're really, really well done. But
yeah, the arm is magnificent. This arm and this thigh, but this part
Well, even
here,
here, like,
that
I'm
goes
sorry,
off his back and runs round the front.
I mean,
it's a little
even
bit
that
unnecessary.
scene there.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, it's not.
it's just not. I mean, it just could be a little better. I mean, with just kind of making it blend in a bit better.
When you think about
I'm going to take this part off.
When you think about all the sculpting lines and details that are in it, you can make these a hell of a lot more seamless.
you could have concealed it a bit better.
Easily, because it's not a smooth thing going into something that has to be broken. There's loads of lines on this. I really love the pose. I love that big right arm. Yeah, it's a nice piece. It's nice. It's still, for me, it's not. Spider-Man 2099 is a better piece.
Don't know anything about the piece. I mean, about the character, really. I mean,
We'll go through it in review.
Only why
I think for me, still, the 2099 is Prime 1's best piece that I've seen, other than I do like the Deathstroke a
I
lot.
might as well do it all in one video. We've just already fucking gone over most of it.
Okay.
We'll just continue on. Yeah, we've gone over
All right,
so
so-
much of it, but
You know, Antivenom is Eddie Brock. Eddie Brock develops cancer, sadly, from the suit, the
so
symbiote
Cassidy
suit.
as well.
Yeah, and he loses the suit. The suit abandons him. I think it goes to Matt Geigen. It goes to Scorpion, actually.
No.
It is with Scorpion.
No, that's before.
It is with Scorpion when it leaves him. I'm sure it is.
I think it's before.
No, it's not. He leaves him, and he gets cancer, and the suit leaves him. Then what happens is Eddie Brock's working in some soup kitchen somewhere for the homeless and all that. He's touched by Mr. Negative, who cures his cancer and does something to his white blood cells. And when the suit tries to make contact again with Eddie Brock and leaves Matt Geigen, when that happens, the suit turns into this. You know, and it's actually, I know it sounds negative to start with, like the story, but actually Antivenom is a healing character. So he's got actually he has every ability that the Venom symbiote suit has and the Carnage has. but it also, he is immune to fire and sonic sound waves. So he doesn't have the weaknesses. So you can't kill him the way you can the other two. Which is a problem because they're the only weaknesses really the symbiote suit has. He also has the ability, if you come into contact with him, that he can zap the radioactive or radiation out of your blood. So, for example, if you grabbed hold of the Hulk or the Spider-Man, he can literally remove the power straight off them, which is pretty decent. But I believe that Antivenom is like a hero. I don't think he's bad.
I don't know nothing about him.
I think he. I mean, I haven't read enough.
Well,
but that's what I know.
I know Eddie Brock goes through a phase where obviously he's a kind of villain before, but he just really hates Spider-Man. But then he kind of does become more of a hero. I know Flash Thompson takes on the symbiote as Agent Venom. Yeah. So I'm not really sure whether Matt Gargan is before Eddie Brock or
Matt Gargan's when Flash. This happens. Matt Gargan, I'm 100%. You can put in the comments if you disagree, but Matt Gargan is the one. I know that he leaves the Scorpion to come back to Brock.
Well, what happens is they auction off the symbiote, and then Matt Gargan ends up with it. Some crime lord gives it to Matt Gargan. Matt Gargan gets well fucked every time.
Yeah, he's not really allowed. He's not.
And then what happens is he's swinging through the city. The suit kind of picks up a scent of Eddie Brock or whatever. Mid flow of him swinging through the city, the suit jumps off of Matt Gargan and Matt Gargan falls to his death.
Shit.
Yeah,
unlucky dude.
Yeah, really bad.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's pretty much what I know of the character. The comic, actually, to get hold of an Antivenom, like a #1 or something, they're going for like quite a lot of money at the moment with the first appearance. Actually, it's a funny thing because when you look at the comics, this statue is a lot bulkier than the actual comic. The comics have him like thin and tall. He actually has a lot more meat and size on the statue, which I actually prefer because I looked at covers when acquiring this piece and I don't like any of them. So I don't like the skinniness. So it looks a bit like a bird, like a little bit like a vulture.
Yeah, his face is a bit more pointy.
It's a bit birdy with him being skinny and these big elbows and long arms. I don't like it at all. I don't like them physiques, some skinny ectomorphic physiques are not my thing. So
hey,
buddy. Right, so getting onto the statue, may as well do it all in one go because fuck it, let's play the game.
Yeah.
Getting onto the statue.
Onto the base. We just took out a couple of pieces, so we did take out the couple of XM.
This is the weakest of the 3 pieces I've seen today.
But the base, I do think that they've separated the parts of the base very well. I think the colours are separated more between the bricks, the rocks.
Yeah.
So there is more separation.
Yeah, I'd agree
that
with that.
way.
Nice pipe work, bit of coppers coming through.
The detailing on the sculpt, I think maybe a bit blocky, a bit, not as refined.
Definitely not as refined, no.
So,
definitely not. I mean, it's funny because I prefer this character than the 2099, but for me, 2099 is by far the superior of the
2099.
For me, a personal level, the 2099 I think is the better piece.
2099 is a really good piece. Yeah,
there's a problem. There's one thing I'm going to say that nobody is really talking about. Are they meant to be fucking bricks?
They're big, aren't they?
Well, they ain't bricks. I mean, that's like. You could fucking brick your house up with that brick. You could build a house with that brick. That if this is meant to be 1/4 scale statue, that brick is massive. I mean, you got the Spider-Man comic kit. The bricks are about that big. That brick is fucking
the vulture.
See what I mean? The bricks are really big. So there's a question mark really on the scale here of the size of this character. I like the pipe work. I like the difference in colours and things. I actually really like the white breaking up the base. I like it. And then when you start moving up to the figure itself, I like that it's a bit bulkier, that it's got a bit more mass than the actual character in the comic suggests.
Yeah.
Love the sculpt details into the white. I definitely get the bird shit situation, the colour-wise. I definitely see what she's saying. She's not chatting shit your missus. There's no doubt about it. Unless it's bird shit, which is... But there's... You know what I mean? There's a few unsightly seams in places here. Like across the back, a couple into the legs and into the shoulder. There's a few where it's not as seamless as I think it could be.
Yeah. I think there's some of that. I mean, again, especially the back. I know there's going to be the argument where people are going to say, oh yeah, but it's at the back, you're not going to see it. But potentially with a piece like this,
Mirrored
you're
back.
not going to be able to get it into your cheap IKEA cabinet. So, you're going to have it out. So you are going to see it. So,
debatable, yeah. You're definitely not getting... This ain't going in no Bester, I think. There's no way. No chance. I really like the black gloss off the white. I think that's a really... It
I
adds
think so.
on the head and the arms and the
I think this
and on
side,
the chest.
this side here, with this big wisp, the side here that's going into the base,
Really good.
that's really, really good.
Yeah,
The
it's
way
really
that joins to the base, that looks great. It looks like it's kind of got like a flow going around, kind of seeping over there, going under the brick. I love the way that looks, but I guess that's easier to do because that is a separate entity touching onto that part.
Yes, exactly.
I think that this one, the one on the side here, is much better than this side. This side, again, it looks just like the edges don't look that great.
Not there, yeah, definitely. Looks, yeah, a bit of an afterthought. There looks better, but they should have put a divot into
But
the
this one at the front, I really love the look of that. I love the flow of it. But again, I agree with George that when that goes into the back, it just looks like that is a separate thing grabbing his back rather than coming out of his back.
I wish it looked like it was grabbing. It looks like it's just sitting on it.
Yeah.
It's not actually it's not infiltrated the
And
sculpt,
it's
which
flat.
is what
It's
it should do.
But is this like at the end of a screwdriver?
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
really big flat wedge thing.
Yeah, totally. And you've got things in there in the shoulder, like seams running all the way through there.
Yeah.
For me, I mean, I think it's a good piece. I think I still like it. I think it's nice. Probably looks better to me in photos than in person. Probably, I think you can capture. I think this is one of the pieces you can really capture.
I do think that when you have this on display and you have this,
If I put this next to
XM Venom, I think you're doing.
it might work.
Yeah, I love his right arm. So
Yeah, it's wicked. That is.
I think that is really, really good. I think that they do that really adds to it. The big elongated fingers. The hand is almost the same size as my hand. It's massive. The length of it. I love all the wisps coming off of that. I think that again. It's all one video, but I was going to say I'm not sure if I said it on the unboxing or on the review, but I do love the all of the kind of matte black.
Yeah,
I love
the gloss black
I love all.
versus the
So
matte
yeah,
white.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I love the gloss black. Any part where there is the gloss black going into the white,
Yeah.
I think that looks fantastic. I
you know-
really love it.
Do you know what's funny though? What's really funny is that some of the insertions of the wisps are so good and some ain't. So for example, the thigh part there, this is really good. The joins here, because these are all separate, they're fantastic. And then there's other ones that don't look as clean. So I guess it's just, a little bit of light refinement. And I tell you something, Jesus, that's close. This finger underneath that sort of wisp is so close. You could probably remove this wisp, but it's pretty cool.
I think from the angle you're going to display it, I don't think it's going to be an issue.
Let's measure
I
it.
do think that personally these bits of reed bar,
Yeah, they're coming out.
I literally think you only need one, which is the one
This don't
the
add
one
any
at the
width.
front.
This
No,
is-
this one is the only one
Yeah.
you can see from the front.
Yeah.
So with these, you take these out, you ain't going to lose anything, and then probably have that one that's bent down, I think. Otherwise, this or whichever one you're going to put in the back is going to just literally add 1.5 inches of depth, which you don't really need to add.
There's not enough of a... It doesn't give you enough.
It doesn't
to
give you any. Well, it
sacrifice
doesn't
that
give you
space, does it?
anything to sacrifice the
Yeah, I
space.
got you.
It's just totally unnecessary.
Give me the
really
measuring tape. Where
unnecessary.
we at?
Well, you're normally the one who has it.
I
So.
always lose it. Got it?
Oh,
got it?
You fucking have it,
John?
John.
Oha!
Into the eyes, John.
You don't need a chicken shit gun.
Oh, it's over here.
Ah.
But I didn't put it there. John.
Don't need a chicken shit gun. It's like a knife in me. See what's going on in there when you
I know.
turn it.
Let up some steam, Bennett.
What film?
Come on.
My man. You're fired. Okay, so let's have a look. From top to bottom, we are talking about...
Got that wisp at the back. Right over there.
Wisp, motherfucker.
You gone well diagonal, George. You got diagonal. You need to go kind of like that.
Yeah, but where am I?
Up. A little bit more.
Nah, there's not, because it's over 27 inches. I would say, yeah, so around 69 centimetres, just over. 70 centimetres at a push.
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave that bit off, aren't you?
Nah, I can get that. I'm all right. But it's funny because if I took that wisp off, I could fit this in a lot of places because that's not that high. It's only like 24. If I took that wisp out of there, does that come off? It does, doesn't it? Oh yeah, that's an eyesore. Anybody got white blue tack?
Yeah. Give you some gum.
Give me some chewing gum. I'll stick that in there. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. All right, okay, so 27. I think your viewing angle is going to be there. So width-wise, this is where Mike lied to get the trade. Oh, it's 15 inches wide. Fucking lies. That is easy 20 inches. 50 centimetres at least. That from there.
Never lost 5 inches before.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes you have, Mike, you fucking liar. Yeah, that is easy 20, I would say. Would you agree?
Yeah, that's,
Looks that way.
Looks like 20 to me.
And then when you're talking about depth, you've got to go to the base. We won't worry about the pipes for now. I'll go a little bit beyond. But
exactly. I mean, I think the pipe is just
16 inches in depth. So that's not that bad. The one thing I always say is if it is, you know, if the width and the depth are the same, you can't turn it in any direction that helps you. It's just a problem because maneuvering it is a fucking nightmare. So when you've got a little bit of depth, it means you can sort of angle it and you can create, you know, you can make it sort of wider, which fits in your space. If you have, you know, it too wide, you can angle it and then you get a little bit more depth and it breaks it up a little bit. So, yeah, let's measure it. Let's weigh it.
Here we go. Let's do this.
Let's weigh it. I'm glad I got the tongue headed because that tongue adds a little bit of weight to it.
That tongue is definitely a kilo.
Kilo, isn't it? Easy.
Oh, I'm holding this.
Am I lifting?
Yeah, I got to hold this cape. It's your fucking piece.
I don't know. This is why I drop it and the trade's off. Oh, that's heavy, man. It's fucking heavy. Oh, yeah. That's... Oh, wait there.
That says ours. Hold on. Take it off. You like slammed it.
Hurry up.
At 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1.
Come on! For me.
Fucking hell. Jeez.
How much does it weigh? How much does it weigh?
30 pounds.
Oh, fuck.
13.6 kilos.
Oh, okay. It's not the heaviest I've ever had, but it felt fucking heavy. I need to get back to the gym. This baby shit's
man.
fucking with my strength, man. Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Come on.
30 pounds.
Heavy.
Yeah, it is a heavy old
I'm
piece.
fitting the DTOF.
Going for the deep
Don't
top.
put it on top of one.
Yeah, that's a good old weight to it. Again, overall, I'm looking at it from this angle here.
Yeah.
This angle here looks absolutely
Looks great
fantastic.
from where I am as well.
And this is kind of going to be. I think if you had it displayed from this angle, that would be awesome. And then you kind of have Venom on the other side.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That would be great. I don't really know the character very much.
It's a glancing sort of thing, I think. I don't think there's any longevity with Antivenom, or certainly wasn't in the comics. I don't know if he's still around, I don't think so. But
no, because Black Venom's too popular, isn't he?
Exactly.
Black Venom's back.
But, you know, it's a nice contrast to have. I'm going to honour my trade with Mike, so he doesn't need to worry.
You just sighed.
Did you want it back?
So yeah, what we do then is let us know what you think. Let us know if you have the piece. Let us know what you display it with. It'd be very interesting to see him right next to the XM Venom, the Sideshow Carnage you have. That'd be quite a nice little trio going on.
Yeah, there's no way I'm getting all three of them in a fucking any place I've got. There's no way. They're massive, all of them pieces. XM is another one. It's so wide and deep. It's a problem.
Yeah, it's not very high though.
It's not very high. It's only about 23, 24, but it's around 22 wide and it's around fucking 20 deep. So you go, no, it doesn't move. Oh no, it doesn't go there. Oh no, so you're screwed either side. So hopefully I can get this in and get them next to each other. I'm looking forward to trying. Not really, not at all. Thanks for joining us. Mad love, everybody.
Comment,
subscribe, and share.
Click on the bell.
Click on the bell. Peace.
Buy the t-shirts.
Yeah, buy the t-shirt.